como la puta madre. Hijo de mi puta. Holy shit, dude. Bro. Guys, we need to talk about this. What the fuck just happened? Woo! Yo, we actually won. Guys. We just beat Porto, bro. Do you guys have any idea what that means? Do you guys have any idea what that means? I know the camera's over here now. Now I gotta get used to the camera being on my right side. Do you guys have any idea what that means? For the first time in MLS history, in Club World Cup history, an MLS team beat a European team in a club competition. In an official club competition, an official game. And that was us. That was Inter Miami. That was Lionel Messi. Holy shit. Guys, this is crazy. Welcome everybody to the SoFlo Soccer channel. My name is Matt. And Inter Miami just beat Porto 2-1 in the second round of the Club World Cup, in the second group stage game of the Club World Cup, making history once again and getting the 3 points in the group. I'm going to stop the music now. I don't know if you guys were able to hear it, but I can breathe. I can be happy. We can talk about it. We can be happy together and enjoy this moment. Because I said it in the preview, I said it in the last live stream that this is never going to happen again, guys. This is never going to happen again. We are never going to see this ever happen again. We need to appreciate every single second of this victory, of what is happening, of Messi, of Inter Miami, of this competition, everything. Every single moment. I mean, it means that Porto is buns and Palmeiras is cooked. Porto, can I... Listen. Shout out to Chris and the Battering Herons. Can I give you guys some stats about Porto? I think you guys already know this. I don't have to educate anybody. I'm not a teacher, bro. I'm not a teacher on anything. I'd actually be a horrible teacher. And Danny would never hire me at his school. Never in a million years. But let me give you guys, let me just remind you guys of who Porto is, right? Porto is a team that plays in Portugal. And these are their stats. They've won 30 championships. They've won 20 cup competitions. They've won 2 Champions Leagues. They've won 2 Europa Leagues and 2 intercontinental competitions. And they were founded in 1893. 1893, bro. They're over 100 years old. Inter Miami won a Leagues Cup, a Supporter Shield, and we were founded in 2018. We started actually playing in 2020. 137 years of history versus 7 years. Legacy versus newcomer, and tonight the newcomer won. Thanks to a Lionel Messi free kick and a really, really good Delasco Segovia goal. Seattle played not bad as well, fighting hard. Go MLS. Yeah, Seattle are playing against Atletico Madrid right now. I don't know if they're still losing. I'm pretty sure they are. But they were playing very, very hard in that first half. Inter Miami is far more than an MLS team. I was wrong, but not because the teams, but because Messi saved them. He probably not human. Miami should parade after we win out the group. Actually, negative comment I'm about to say right now. That stadium, the atmosphere in that stadium, in my opinion, did not meet the expectations of this game and of the or the magnitude of this victory. I thought everybody was very calm. Okay, and this is what I'm comparing it to, and this is probably a very bad comparison. But guys, first of all, I'm Argentinian, right? And I think most of you here are either Argentinian or Hispanic. We have a lot of passion and we have a lot of pride. I was on Monday, Boca Juniors played Benfica at the Hard Rock. I worked the game. I wasn't in the game. I wasn't in the stadium. I worked the game. I really wish I was in the crowd. But it was a sold out crowd that you genuinely thought you were in Buenos Aires. The amount of yelling, the amount of chanting, the amount of drinking, the amount of passion that came out of those guys over a 2-2 tie is incredible. And Inter Miami with Messi, Bussi, Suarez, and Messi, Bussi, Suarez, and Jordi just beat Porto, a Portuguese giant. 2 Champions Leagues, 2 Europa Leagues, 30 league titles. This was the most that we got, I think, is literally the most that we got from the fans in the stadium. I just wanted to point that out. We need to be more passionate about these sort of things. Do you really want Miami to meet PSG? It's going to be a bloodbath. We'll talk about that in a second. I swear I see PSG easily score. Okay, I don't know about that one, bro. Miami. Okay, we're not talking about the PSG. We're not talking about PSG, guys. We're talking about Porto. We're talking about Porto, all right? We're not. Oh, 3-1 is the Seattle game. Okay, they're playing super hard. Yeah, and that's fair. That's fine. That's okay. They're not expected to win, but they're playing hard, and that is something that I want to talk about with this Inter Miami team. Inter Miami played their hearts out. I need to give a huge shout out to Benjamin Kramaski. I need to give a huge shout out, obviously, to Lionel Messi for just being the GOAT, being the greatest of all time, the greatest that we'll probably ever witness in our lifetime. We need to give a huge shout out to the defense, to Maxi Falcon with that goal line clearance, to Ustari for trying his very best and being a very good goalkeeper in this tournament so far, just 2 games in. He almost saved that penalty kick. It came off his hand. We can't really be that mad at him. Very fucking soft penalty, by the way. Extremely soft penalty. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting very ahead of myself. We just beat Porto, and that's all I care about, and that's all we're going to talk about, is beating Porto right now. We're not going to talk about anything negative unless it needs to be called out. Not like about us, but something that maybe happened in the game that kind of needs to be at least briefly mentioned. But like, we're going to focus on positive things today. I really want... And we're gonna also listen to some interviews. We're gonna listen to Messi, his post-game interview. We're gonna listen to Masha. Actually, let's listen to the Messi interview now. Because it's like I think it's a 30-second clip.
Messi,
so we're gonna, if I could pause the video, we're gonna listen to that clip real quick, and then we're gonna keep going, and I'm gonna read your guys' comments. Let me get actually now. I'm gonna put it in full screen.
Messi, felicidades por la victoria. ¿Qué se siente?
Bueno, la verdad que una alegría muy grande. Se hizo un gran esfuerzo de todo el equipo, se trabajó muy bien. No solo nos defendimos, sino que durante el primer tiempo y hasta el segundo gol, 2-1, manejamos la pelota muy bien y bueno, muy contentos porque nos habíamos quedado con un sabor amargo en el primer partido porque pensábamos que al final podríamos haber ganado, como también lo pudimos perder, ¿no? Porque ellos también tuvieron ocasión el primer tiempo, el penal. Pero bueno, una victoria muy, muy importante para nosotros y para disfrutarla.
Okay. It doesn't sound, you can't hear it in his voice, but he's very happy with the win. He's very, very happy. He said that we control the ball. I mean, you guys read the subtitles, right? It was very, I was very, very worried in the game. Let me just start off with that. I was very, very worried for this game, especially because of the penalty kick very early on. Now, like I said, it wasn't a penalty. It was not supposed to be called a penalty. And the fact that it was is disgraceful because that is the softest foul in general I've ever seen in my life. It wasn't even a trip. Like, if it was a trip, maybe I would be somewhat reasonable right now. But the fact that I forget who got fouled. I think it was Vieira. Like, he fell Like, he literally fell. Like, quite literally fell. And it was terrible. I feel bad for Noah Allen. It was very, very bad. Anyways, but I was worried because in that first half, Porto, I don't want to say look dangerous, but we just didn't look good, is essentially. I didn't think we looked good in the first half. I thought Porto definitely could have put maybe two, maybe three goals. They definitely could have had like maybe three. And I was worried, but they didn't. And that's because of good defense and because they couldn't finish. So, and they also hit like the post, I remember one time. So we definitely got, I want to say lucky, but like also Porto got very unlucky. Messi always says we and us, of course, because he's a leader and we play as a team. And it's just amazing. He's very selfless like that. But fuck, where was I going with that? I was gonna make a point. Damn, where was I going with that? I forgot. Now I forgot. You see, I read a comment and now I already. Okay, I don't know, but I was saying something like, oh yeah, the first half we didn't do good. Second half, I thought we did better, especially in that first part of the second half. In the second half, obviously, in the first part of the second half, we had the Delasco goal, well put together. There was some passes. The ball went to the right side. I think Chelo and Gant ended up crossing the ball into Delasco. Delasco just puts it to the roof of the net, makes it 1-1, gives us life, gives us absolute life in this game. Messi awarded a free kick. I think it went wide into the side, and then he gets a second free kick a lot closer, and he just does what Messi does, puts it top right, and Inter Miami up 2. And it's crazy. It's just absolutely insane. I thought that Suarez was a little bit poor today. I thought that Ashende was probably the worst player on the pitch. Like, respectfully, I like Ashende, but I think he wasn't at his best today, and which is unfortunate because normally, I mean, not normally, but like we would need Ashende to be that guy for us in terms of like stretching the pitch. And Chris says it all the time. He does a really good job like playing wide and then stretching the pitch, and it allows Suarez to be a little bit more open or get more involved. But it didn't, and maybe because one did bad, the other, because one did bad, both of them did bad, if that makes sense. But regardless, it is what it is. We beat Porto, and that's all I really care about. I'm going to see what you guys are saying in the chat. Mascherano confirmed he's injured and was questionable to play. That was actually something that I was going to bring up. I do have a tweet on that. I have a tweet. Where is it? Okay, yeah, right here. I have a tweet that all about Argentina. It's an amazing account. I follow them and they're awesome. All about Argentina says Javier Mascherano said Lionel Messi played whilst injured. With the pain he had in his quadriceps and how he kept running is crazy. His presence was not guaranteed before the game, which is insane to me because this guy literally played injured, which is not the first time. Like, Messi has played injured before in many occasions. But it's scary because that makes him, first of all, it's very, very risky. Like, he could have went down at any point in the game, and then Inter Miami probably would have lost all hope. Everybody would have lost hope. Seeing Messi go down on the field would not have been good. But I don't want to talk about it too much. But yes, it's amazing how he played injured. It's amazing that he gave the performance that he did whilst being injured. And I have nothing more to say. There's also Messi now has totaled 68 goals from a free kick, which is the 4th highest in history. Literally the 4th highest in history. Above him is Juninho, Roberto Dinamite, Marcelinho Garin. I'm going to be honest. I have no idea who these guys are. I'm going to be completely honest. Zero clue who these guys are. But Ronaldo's down in 7th with 63. Messi has 5 more goals free kick goals than Ronaldo, and that's honestly all that matters. He needs 10 more free kick goals by the end of his career, possibly next year, to have the most free kick goals in the history of the game, which I think is very, very, very doable. We just have to see what happens. Don't know if you guys are going to think so anyway, or don't know if you guys think it's actually going to happen, but I think there's always a chance. I think there's always a chance. I don't know what the total amount of goals he has now. I don't know if anybody in the chat knows. I don't know what the total number of goals that he has now in his career. Normally Fabrizio Romano tweets it out, but I don't think he did. For the 900th time, Suarez will never get benched. Why even bring it up? Yeah, no, he's not going to get benched. I mean, I say this in every stream. He's not going to get benched. People complain that of him being benched. But he's not. He's just simply not going to. He's not going to get benched. Suarez without legs has still miles better eye vision and a nose for goal. He can make a difference instant. Don't worry, you will see him if he wouldn't be injured almost all the time. Obando could have scored a hat-trick today. Okay. I don't know about that one. Worst players on the pitch were Suarez and Karamanski. Suarez is practically immobile. And, okay, look, we're not going to talk about it. I don't want to focus on the negatives, guys. Guys, look, instead of giving me, and this is I'm not trying to throw you under the bus here. I know I commented on the worst players, Suarez and Ashende, but I don't think Karamanski was the worst player on the pitch. We all criticized Karamanski for the season that he had, but I think in this tournament, I think tonight, I think he gave it his all, and I think he did very well for the position that he was put in. I think he did very, very well. For Suarez, you guys, everybody's just going to hate on Suarez no matter what. It's just is what it is, and if you are, you are. Let's focus on who did well and who the positives that we can take from this game. We literally beat Porto 2-1, guys. I don't know how many times we're going to say that. We literally beat Porto, a European team, a team that plays in the Portuguese league, one of the top leagues in the world, a league that has a lot of young talent, a lot of young Portuguese talent. They had freaking Samu up top, a top quality striker from that played in Spain for, I think it was Bilbao. Wasn't getting he did great at Bilbao, or he had his time in Bilbao. He came to freaking Porto to get more minutes to get his game up. They have freaking Mora, they have Varela, they have Vieira. Their goalkeeper did good. I mean, these guys. This is European. We're playing against a European level team. This is a Champions League competing team. This is a team that competes in Champions League and Europa Leagues in Europe, and one of the best team amongst the best teams in Europe. And we just beat them 2-1 with their best team, with their best lineup out there. Essentially their best lineup. This is an amazing, amazing accomplishment, and it will go down in our history. And we're going to look back in a year from now, in a couple of years from now, saying damn, we were in the Club World Cup last year and we played Porto, and hey, we made it out the group stage, and yeah, we made it to the quarterfinals or whatever the case may be. That might not seem like a lot right now, but an MLS team getting a win in this competition is not that's not in the you can't process that. That is not a thought in people's brains. We have Seattle Sounders. We have, who was the other team? Was it LA? We have two other MLS teams in this competition, and we are the only team that has a win. We're the only MLS team that has a win. I'm gonna pull up the groups for you guys right now. We are literally the only MLS team with the win. Freaking Seattle are playing Atletico Madrid right now. Or no, they just finished. They finished 3-1. I'm going to show you guys this right now. They finished 3-1, and they're sitting bottom of their group with a group of PSG, Botafogo, and Atletico Madrid right? We have Inter Miami, us. We're sitting second in our group with Porto, Palmeiras, and Al Ahly. We have poor Auckland City. Where is LA? LA is right here. They're sitting. They lost their game against who was it? Was it Chelsea? Yes, it was Chelsea. It was Chelsea 2-0. And then they have Flamengo and then whatever this team is. And then LA are playing this team. I don't know what the fuck team. Oh, there's a team from Tunisia. They're playing a team from Tunisia, and we don't know if they're gonna win that game. We don't know what the quality is like in Tunisia. We could be the only MLS team that gets a win out of the group stage. We could be the only MLS team that qualifies to the next round. We could literally be the only MLS team that qualifies to the knockout rounds of the Club World Cup. That's insane. It's literally insane. Imagine if Miami gets... That's what I'm saying, bro. That's literally what I'm saying. Segovia didn't ghost for once. Val Miami, bring on PSG, no problem. So, like, that honestly gets me so... I want to look at the bracket because we are in Group A. Yes, we're in Group A. So the winner... Okay, so the runner-up of Group A will play the winner of Group B, which could be PSG, which will probably be PSG. If we get first place, which I highly doubt, but if we do get first place, we will play the runner-up of Group B, which might either be Botafogo or Atleti. PSG are playing Botafogo right now. I'm assuming PSG or they're going to play them tonight. I'm assuming PSG are going to win that game. If Atletico Madrid, I think Atletico Madrid is going to be playing Botafogo in their last game. They should, yes, because they already played PSG. If Atletico Madrid beat Botafogo, which honestly, not that I don't see it happening, but I could definitely see them tie. Which I highly doubt. But let's just say Atletico Madrid beat Botafogo. That would put them in second place. So that means we would have to play Atletico Madrid in the freaking in the round of 16 of the Club World Cup. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane. Imagine that we play either Atletico Madrid or PSG in the round of 16 of the Club World Cup. The best case scenario, if we do make it out of the group stage, the best case scenario that we have is playing Botafogo. That is the best case scenario because unfortunately for Seattle, they're not going to make it out the group. They're officially out of the tournament. Unless they win like 5-0 or something, or like unless they bring it back on goal difference against PSG, which is not going to happen. That is crazy. That is insane to think about, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm very, I'm just happy to be here, bro. Like we're happy to be here. We're an MLS team. We're a team that shouldn't even be getting a win against these European teams, and we just got to win against Porto. This Palmeiras game that's going to be taking place on Monday is going to be absolute cinema. It's going to be absolute cinema. I'm trying to see when. I'm pretty sure that is on Monday. It is. No, wait. Is that the 20? Is the 28th? No, not 28th. The 25th. No, the 23rd. Yes, the 23rd is a Monday. The 23rd is a Monday. That's going to be crazy, guys, and I can't wait for that. What was I going to say? Okay, look. These are the rules if it ends up in a tie. So in the event that two or more teams finish with equal amount of points, the tiebreaker is head-to-head games between the teams, points total, goal difference, goal scored, goal difference. What do you mean? Points total, goal difference, goal scored. Goal difference, goal scored. So head-to-head. So essentially head-to-head. So if we beat Palmeiras on Monday, and then Porto, how about this? If we tie against Palmeiras, and then Porto beat Al Ahly, we're through. We're through probably on goal difference. No, we're through on head. No, not on head-to-head. I don't know. We're through regardless. if we tie. If we lose, let's say we lose against Palmeiras and we'll have 4 points, right? And Porto beat ALL. Porto will have 4 points. And I guess depending on how much they beat ALL, I think we would still go through. Are we through? Because of head to head? Are we through? No way. We're through. So we're through to the next round. Oh shit! I didn't even fucking know that. I didn't even realize. I didn't even know what the tiebreaker was until just now. Guys, we're through to the round of 16. Holy shit! I didn't even know that. Am I dumb? That's crazy, bro. We're actually through to the round of 16. Nick Smith already knew because he's a fucking G, and he's actually smart. Bro, am I the only idiot that didn't know this? That's crazy. Bro, that's actually wild. That's fucking crazy. If no miracle, it only matters if we're first or second. Yeah, no. I mean, like, regardless, we're going to be playing Atleti or fucking PSG anyway. Historic, bro. Really didn't believe it, not going to lie. I thought ALL was going to push Miami shit. Everybody thought that. Like, I didn't understand why everybody thought we were going to get shitted on by ALL. And it's like, I understand, like, they're the champions of, like, Europe, or not Europe, and of Egypt and of Africa. But it's like they were acting like they were going to put 10 past us. Like, people genuinely thought, like, ALL were going to put 10 goals by us. And I'm like, really? I'm like, we're going to tie. I thought we were going to tie 2-2. But it looks like it. If Porto beat them, only way we don't go through is if ALL wins by multiple goals, which I highly doubt. Like, that possibility is like slim to none. There is no way that, like, ALL. There's no way ALL beat Porto like 3-0 or something, or like 3-1. There's no way. I can't see that happening. Isn't fair play being used in tiebreakers? No. Like, that's like a very low priority. The first priority is head-to-head games between the teams that are tied. So if we have 4 points in the third game, if we lose to Palmeiras and Porto beat ALL and we're tied on 4 points, the tiebreaker is going to go to head-to-head. And in that case, we're through because we just beat fucking Porto. We literally just beat fucking Porto. Mascherano taxes before Lujan injury, and after Lujan injury, he is the GOAT. Miami wasn't in that great form, and Bright Alba injured. That's another thing. We didn't have Alba in the first game. We don't have Bright. We have a couple of injuries, dude, and I feel like I don't want to say that we played better with fucking injuries, but like I feel like we played better with injuries. Like, I feel like we play better with the majority of the team being injured. Like, now, okay, but this is the problem now. And this is the problem now. Now, Ian Frey's injured. So he's out. He's out. He's probably out for the rest of the tournament. And now Chelo is injured. We have no Lujan. Okay, yes, no Lujan, says Mistiano Penaldo. No Lujan. No Ian Frey, and Chelo is questionable. Probably no Chelo, essentially. So that means what? Fucking Tyler Hall is going to be playing right back. This would be a great fucking time for Julian Gressel. This would have been an amazing opportunity for Julian Gressel. But I feel like even if we still had Julian Gressel on the team, Mascherano would not have played him. But we have no Yannick Bright, no Ian Frey, possibly no Chelo, no Lujan. That's a lot. I mean, so now, do we have Toto? Do we still have Toto? I don't even know if Toto's available. Is Toto I think Toto's questionable. So it's like we have essentially no defense anymore. All we have is Noah Allen, Maxi Falcon, Jordi Alba, Ryan Saylor, and Tyler Hall and Israel Boatwright. That's our defense. Like, that is our defense depth chart. So I'm not saying it looks kind of scary, but like it kind of looks a little scary for the next game. And if we do get past the round of 16, it's gonna be even scarier after that because we just don't got depth. Like, and then apparently I think Fafa is a little bit questionable as well. I don't know. If we beat Porto today, then we can easily beat the 2000. Wait, what? If we beat Porto today, then we can easily beat 2004 Champions League host Marino team. What the fuck? What are you talking about? No, Lujan Miami stock rises. Maxi, great save tonight. Yeah, off the line. I think it was in the first half, like in the 30-ish minute. It was a great save off the line, and it definitely prevented us or prevented Porto from scoring a second because that was going in, and what's his name? Mustari was not getting to that. Nick Smith says it's pretty easy. We win when Lujan doesn't play. Nobody likes Lujan. Just nobody likes him. Nobody likes him on the pitch. He's probably a great guy. Don't get me wrong. He's probably an awesome guy. But on the pitch, he's not the biggest. Nobody's a really big fan of him. PSG make us cry if that is our defense. Yeah, if we get PSG, we're fucking cooked. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if they'll put 10 past us, but I think I think it's kind of wraps. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, listen, that's down the line. Right now we got to focus on Monday. I honestly, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I would rest as many fucking players on Monday, because at this point, like, we're essentially through to the next round. And Porto, there's no way Porto is going to allow Al Ali to put like 5 past them or something. There's like no way. We're through. We're essentially through the next round. So, with that being said, and we're coming back to the Hard Rock. With that being said, we need to be fucking resting as many players as they can. Rest Suarez, rest Messi, rest Busi. Rest anybody, really. Play fucking Boatwright. Play Tyler Hall. Play Yarborough. Literally play the new goalkeeper. Play Yarborough. Play David Martinez. Play Ryan Saylor. Play Leo Afonso. Play Obando. Play literally anybody. Because a win, not that it doesn't matter or a result doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. We're essentially through, which is awesome, which is amazing, and it's an amazing, amazing feeling, and I couldn't be any more happy for Inter Miami with this result, with the situation that we're in, and it's we're exceeding expectations. This is definitely exceeding expectations. Baltasar is still kind of questionable, no? I mean, like, if we see him, sure, but I don't expect to see him, but if we see him, that'd be great. Anyways, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up. I mean, like, I know it's only been like 30 minutes, but we're just here for the vibes, bro. We're literally here for the vibes. Inter Miami make history as the first MLS team to win a match in the Club World Cup, and the first time in history that an MLS team beats a European side in an official club game. And it's just amazing to be a part of that history. And I'm very thankful to share it with you guys, to be doing this content, and to be following the team. Oh my God, dude. 5 years. I've been following this team for 5 years, doing content for a little over a year. And like we're going through a lot of highs. We go through some lows, right? Or not even lows. We go through some bumps, but these highs and just seeing this success and progress from the team makes it all worth it. And hopefully you guys can continue to ride with the team for the rest of the tournament, continue to ride with the team for the rest of the season, and possibly even for the next season, when they move into the new stadium, when Messi possibly plays his last year in his professional career. I'm very, very happy. We are 1000% going to be doing a preview game or a preview video for the upcoming game on Monday against Palmeiras. I don't think I do work on Monday, but I'll be home in time to watch the game because the game is not broadcast until I think 8 or 9 p.m. So I'm gonna be able to watch the game, which is 100%. So I'm probably gonna do a watch along. I might do a watch along. Depends. We'll see. I think no. I'll do a watch along for the knockout round. I'll do the watch along for the knockout round. But I'll definitely be doing a post game reaction for the Monday game. I'm gonna be doing a preview for the Monday game. Stay tuned for that. Make sure you like the video if you have enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to the SoFlo Soccer channel. If you are new, make sure to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the time I go live or don't miss any videos that I post on this channel. Thank you guys so much for participating and being a part of this live stream, spending some time with me, talking about Inter Miami, appreciating the win, just taking it all in. I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very excited. And until the next time, we're freaking, dude, we just beat Porto. We're through to the knockout rounds. I'm feeling good. And you know what that means? We're here, baby. Guys, I'll see you in the next stream. I'll see you in the preview. I'll see you guys on Sunday for the preview. Ciao, guys.